Good morning, everybody. Today, let me speak a few words on the topic aviation security is stable. According to one of the giants in the aviation industry, who is none other than Mr. Neil Armstrong, every flying machine has its own unique characteristics, some good, some not so well. Pilots naturally fly the craft in such a manner as to take advantages of its good characteristics and avoid the areas where it is not so good. The above quote proves that nowadays aviation industry is getting secure rapidly due to the advanced training and equipment being developed to safeguard flight capability. In fact, aviation has made the modern man's life convenient and efficient. In addition, aviation has become one of the major transportation methods in today's world. The trajectories of aviation are getting more and more developed day by day. This development is positive except for one danger, that is with the increasement of airloads, air crashes, as well as the increasement of air crashes which is going to happen in the airport. In this regard, although some yet perceive flying as a perilous activity due to the air crashes that have taken place in the history of aviation, with the modern high-tech advancements in the field, such is bear almost to validity. In fact, it truly is a safe mode. In the presentation, I am focusing on three main aspects: introduction to aviation, the major types of evolution and aircraft, and steps implemented by various organizations to prevent air crashes in order to ensure aviation safety. Firstly, awareness regarding the fundamentals of aviation is extremely vital to have in-depth knowledge about aviation. In fact, a variety of aircraft based on structures exist, and being aware of them expands our knowledge about aviation basics. For example, aircrafts are categorized based on engine type, on the purpose of using them based on engine type. Next, various major aircraft production companies and brands exist. Furthermore, being aware of the lifting and landing steps and the whole process of flying is extremely vital. For example, getting to know about aerofoil is really important. Also, aerodynamics and the handling of the main axis should be done with care. In addition, identifying the landing gear and their usage is significant. Furthermore, there are few major US-based aircraft companies, manufacturing companies, that have been evolving in multiple aspects. In fact, a competition in the priority exists between those companies which pave a way of searching more efficient, eco-friendly and secure methods of flight. Now that we have discussed the fundamentals of flight, let's move on to understanding the diversification and evolution of the aircraft. Firstly, it's all to be understood that a huge diversification lies in the field of aircraft industry, and it is worth to have a glance at the landmarks of aviation industry. Firstly, there are thousands of aircrafts in the world, but only few aircrafts have become really efficient and safe. Actually, the most famous brands of aircraft is Boeing and Airbus. The Boeing flights come from USA, and Airbus is based in France. It is important to trace the history of aircrafts, how aviation started and become popular. Some of the major companies that have played a massive role in this regard are Boeing Company, as I mentioned, and Lockheed Martin, which is on US based, and so on. Moreover, golden movements of aviation included the first Boeing 747 introduced in 1964. In addition, the major aircraft types include Queens of the Skies, Boeing 747-400, but usually called for the 4 series because of the shape of the fuselage. Douglas DC-3, which is very old, but we currently are using that flight. C-130 is a cargo flight, so most probably used for cargo usage in military purpose. Phantom 22 is a Raptor, it's a military flight. And Airbus A380, it's one of the biggest passenger flights in the world. And Boeing 777-ER, which crashed recently in Malaysia, and so on. Now that we have discussed the basic types of aircraft and the evolution of aircraft, let's move on to understand the preventive measures taken by various international bodies, organizations to ensure safety regard, minimize the air crashes. Firstly, aviation security is extremely vital. Safety first. There were a few air crashes which happened during the recent past which made us stop flying. However, in order to prevent the recurrence of these, many organizations all over the world have taken measures to safeguard the lives of the people. Let's look into some of the major air crashes that have happened in aviation history. For example, two Boeing 747-400 crashed each other in airport. One flight was KLM, which is known as Royal Dutch Airline, and the other one was Pan American Airline. Secondly, France Airbus A320 crashed into Atlantic Ocean because of super cold water blocked the Peter prop. If I describe what is a Peter prop is a steel pipe which is to fuselage in the top of the flight. It can measure the speed of the flight. So it directly connects with the flight autopilot system that causes for the crash in France Airbus. It must be noted that ability of the pilot is also important in preventing air crashes. For example, Virgin American flight Boeing 747-400 landed safely without rudder control. At present, modern aviation security steps are implemented to safeguard secure flying for everybody such as APU, which we call auxiliary power supply unit, and autopilot system. Also, I have to mention that nowadays for the Peter prop, they have plugged some heaters, and then if there are some ice, they can defrost it. Now that we have discussed certain instances of air crashes and looked into some preventive measures implemented, let's recap the main points that I have highlighted during my presentation. In winding up, aviation is increasingly becoming vital to modern man since no alternatives can be found to substitute aviation. In a nutshell, when gaining a broader perspective regarding flight, it is necessary to understand the various classifications of aircraft types, evolution of aircraft, and look into modern safety measures implemented by the industry to safeguard a secure flight for all. It is to be noted that in this high-tech job backdrop, there is absolutely no need for individuals to fear flying. In fact, aviation security is stabilized in an unwavering manner by the multitude of aircraft companies that strives at reaching 100% air safety for their passengers. In reality, it has by this time been achieved on a rock-solid basis. Thank you. Namaste.